Hey guys, so today I'll be giving you a small review of the Talisman Online game. It's a 3D MMO and it's published by Mirror Games in 2007. I'll be spending around 10 to 15 minutes checking the game out and leaving some comments. If you want to see more of the game, leave a like and subscribe. Let's just jump right into this. So I'll be going to this server, 7 servers right now. So I'm going to be sorting Phoenix. First thing you'll see is you get 6 different classes to choose from. 5 different classes to choose from, as a matter of fact. Excuse me. All of them are general locked except for the wizard, which has both male and female. The wizard is a ranged dealer. He deals mainly deals a lot of damage later on, but it takes a lot of skill to play because he can be interrupted while casting. The monk is a melee, tanky melee. Later on, he has the highest defense in game, and he's a big tanker. The assassin is somewhat ranged and mid-range damage dealer with fast attacks with high agility and dodge chances. The fairy is a ranged healer, and she can buff allies and deal a little bit of damage, not much. The tamer is a long-range damage dealer. She can use abilities to tame the monsters from the game, and also she can deal damage over time. Unfortunately, the customization to each of these classes are kind of limited, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna go ahead and choose the fairy. We only got the hairstyle. We can only change the hairstyle. Only got like eight different hairstyles and a few different faces. 8 different faces. Yeah. So I'm just gonna type in Aiden ZZ. That's my name so far. Alright, let's jump right in. So at first you'll be seeing this newbie area. Down here there's a hotbar where you can see your abilities, and you can assign buttons. Also, first attribute, skills, items, quest, community, guild, or the system. You can unbind these keys and change the keys in the key setting from system. And so you can do a little bit of graphics changing, audio, and interface. We'll just leave that for now. This is the normal tag. I usually bind this to these keys. It's easier that way to free up my key inventory space. So this is the chat, your character information, health and mana, and the map. This is the world map. Unfortunately, the game doesn't have that many. The game world is rather smaller than most of other games. Most other MMORPGs. Well, it was published in 2007. It was really old. It's a really old game. What are these? So this is just sitting. If you gain back health, and by the way, you zoom in by scrolling. You gain back health and mana. To enhance talisman is to transfer your energy into the talisman mastery. Mostly it's just weapons. Mostly just your weapon and your assistant talisman. Each level will give it more stats and open up more abilities later on. Merge talisman is just does what it says on the tin. It merges your talisman together. So let's just go right and take the first quest, Birth Gift. The game has got a lot of auto tracking has got a really nice auto tracking system. I think it's pretty cool, but a lot of time it gets really slow. Unfortunately, let me just move over right over here. You can see the walking icon if you press and hold your left mouse button to move. And use your right mouse button to. If you hold your right mouse button, you can pan the camera around like that. So let me just target this thing. You use tap to change target. Like press tab here. It changes targets. So right now let's aim for that guy. and the fairy takes a little bit of time to cast her spells. And she's kind of weak early on. And you pick up items. To activate this, you just activate the auto tracking system. You just have to press this. You see, it has to go back to its own lane, this track, so it gets really annoying sometimes. Let's just get back to the so while we're doing this, we can check out the items. First of all, you get these 3 identify gems for identify your items. Later on, you'll get items that you can identify with a blacksmith, so it shouldn't be too hard. We just accomplish and accomplish. Okay, so now I can show you the enhanced talisman. You get energy from this killing monsters and doing quests. So if you just put your talisman here and start, the animation will start, and it'll take a while to fill up the talisman, the bar underneath, and see how it drops down and fills up this bar. And once it reaches a certain level, you'll get more damage, or it requires also player to have enough level to enhance. Okay, so that's the level up. I will just stop here. So let's see. Let's go do a little bit more combat, shall we? I'm gonna go take another quest here, and I can show you the enhancing and also identifying. I think one of the pros of this game is that it's pretty good in a way that it's got nice animation, and but one of the really bad thing about this game is the auto tracking system. It's really stupid sometimes. Also, the camera, you can only zoom in and zoom out this far, and you can't really zoom downwards or upwards that much. And also the game world, and the game world is rather small, as I said before, but the quests get really repetitive sometimes, much like most of the MMOs these days. You have to kill this, you go there, you kill this, you get this item, and then you go back. So same thing. So unfortunately, you might just get interrupted while casting these spells. It's rather easy to get the grasp of the combat in this game. It's so it's rather simple. Just cast your spells and wait for it to finish casting. Later on, you can use the fairy to heal and buff your allies while you're in dungeons. One thing I really like about the game is the dungeon system. In each area there's a specific dungeon to that area, and you have to go through. The first few dungeons are really easy. You can actually solo them, but later on you have to have like at least more than three or more members to go through those dungeons. The dungeons are it gets harder, and you need more. You need like a tanker, such as a monk, or a range dealer like a wizard in your alliance, and also a buffer, this fairy right here. Attribute-wise, you see there's a lot of fire. This element resistance is more or less against fire, water, lightning, Buddha, and poison. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, vitality. Most of the usually the class only uses 2 of these stats, so the rest are really that useful. The soul function is only gets to use 10 reputation. You get to do quests in each area. You gain reputation, and you will get more, and you will unlock items from the reputation store. The act, you got gem finery, gem inlay, concentration, auto supply, a normal tackle sit. It's rather simple. Okay, so I've got this thing, so it should be easy. Okay, so I will show you. You see the one that says one critical strike and not identified. You have to get that to the blacksmith to identify it with the right gem. So in this case, it's the blue rosebush cuff. You have to use the blue identifier gem right here, which is press identify and lay it there. Here. So identifying will give the item that exact amount of buff, basically. So we've got the warehouse man, the post officer where you get mail. The prison man is where you would just put in a code. That's pretty basic. Unfortunately, at the start of the game, you won't have a mount, so you'll be moving around really really slow, and the game just gets really slow too. But once you reach level 10, which is really easy, you get an amount from the game, and it'll give you a mount for around 10 days. And it'll boost your speed really fast. And it's actually a really cool thing. You get to move around really fast. One thing to note that if you the game is the game has got a cash shop right here. So the cash shop only has items like to get the gems or equipments to just. It does give them a lot of stats if they buy them. So a lot of time when you go into PvP in this game, you will see that a lot of them has really powerful items. So it's kind of a little bit biased to pay to win, kind of. So yeah. Mount wise, there are a lot of mounts though. You have to kind of cash in to get these things, but they do move a lot faster. Also in the game, there are ways to enchant or I mean enhance your items, like weapons or anything to armor to weapons or to assisting talisman. You enhance them by using gems or the inlays. That's a pretty cool thing, but it gets really and you get a lot of buffs later on. So let me just kill all these blood islands. The first 10 levels should be rather easy, or the first 20 levels actually. I spent around 30 minutes, about around 3 hours to get to level 20. That's because I play really slow, but you can get to level 20 really quickly. But after that, to get to level 20 from level 20 to 30, 40, it's gonna take a long while, and it does take a bit of time to play this. So grinding you're gonna take a long time grinding on this game. There's a cool system called apprenticeship. Once you reach level 40, I think, or 30, you can become a master, and you can take in apprentices. So each time the apprentice levels up, you will get. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna apply. I'm gonna add friend. So I'm gonna apply to master. Oh, you have to be level 5 to 20. Okay, so every time you level up during apprenticeship, you will have to report it. And once you report, you will receive experience points and also energy. That's about it. But once you reach level 30, you can actually do a quest to become a master yourself, to graduate from being an apprentice. As I said, if you level up your skills, your talisman, your main weapon, you will get different skills. So in this case, this weapon only has four individual skills. Other weapons can have up to 5 skills, but that's really limited. So the skill it's rather this game is rather limited to when it comes to skill, but each class has two different set of items. I mean weapons, so you can change it up during combat, or not during combat. I mean, you can change it up to suit your playstyle, and it's kind of interesting the way it works. And I like it a lot. It's an old game, and I've been playing for a while now. So there are a lot of things to go through, to be honest. But if you want to check it out, just leave a comment. I'll leave a link in the description below, and if you like this video, just leave a like. And you want to see more gameplay, I might just do a let's play of this game. So if you want me to do a let's play, just tell me in the description, and I'll be doing my next video. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.